And now on to our next evaluator. I'd like to hand over now to Alan, who's going to be evaluating Rebecca. Big round of applause for Alan, please.
It's very much my pleasure to be evaluating Rebecca. Rebecca's on the presentation mastery track, and the project she's working on is called Understanding Your Communication Style. It's between 5 and 7 minutes long, and the idea of it is that she shares a communication style and its impact on professional and personal relationships. Rebecca has asked me if I would particularly look out for how she connects and engages with the audience. Her speech is entitled One Doesn't Suit All, and I'm very much looking forward to hearing it. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Alan. Rebecca with One Doesn't Suit All, One Doesn't Suit All, Rebecca.
Thank you, Matt. So yesterday, I had a chat with Alan, who is my evaluator, about the speech I'm going to give today. I said to him, I'm not quite sure what exactly I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but I've got some idea, and I would like to run you through it. Alan said, gently, as he always does, yes, sure. So first I showed him a table with 9 boxes, and I explained briefly what these boxes meant. I said, I'm not going to show this table with 9 boxes to the audience tomorrow because it's too complicated. Alan said gently, sure. So I went on and said, I'm going to make it very simple, reduce it to 4, and it will be 4 communication styles, which are intuitive, analytical, functional, and personal. And Alan said gently, sure. So I explained how I speak to my colleagues in the company with the various communication styles: intuitive, analytical, functional, and personal. All these 4 communication styles. Alan was nodding and he was taking notes. So I thought my talk was going really well. So I carried on and explained how I talk to my clients with these 4 communication skills: intuitive, analytical, functional, and personal. Alan was nodding and he was taking notes. I was really happy. I thought, this is brilliant. So I made the final conclusion at the end of the talk. So all different communication styles is all we need. We cannot have one. We need all these 4 communication styles, not just one. Hence the title, One Doesn't Fit All. And Alan was nodding and he was taking notes. And I was so excited, but so I stopped because I finished my talk. I looked at Alan. I thought my exuberance didn't excite Alan because he was quiet and he stuttered when he realized that he finally could not be nodding and be taking notes anymore because I was waiting for his feedback. Then he said, oh, Rebecca, can we go back to the table with the 9 boxes? I said, yes, sure. So we went back and I explained again to him what these 9 boxes meant. He said, oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't get it for the first time. I said, don't worry. And then after a few seconds pause, he said, my suggestion would be giving a story. So till that point, I realized my communication style has got a table with 9 boxes. And Alan also has got a table, but only 1 box, quote by Alan himself. So Alan went to explain how much people love stories and how much people enjoy and are influenced by stories. I thought to myself, yes, I understand that. In theory, people like the stories. Alan is a great storyteller. Of course, he's suggesting to me storytelling is so powerful and makes wonder. But I thought to myself, I'm an academic. I cannot tell stories, and I even don't like stories. I don't read fiction stories. That's the end of the story. But being polite, I've eventually agreed with Alan. I will come up with 2 great stories, communicating with the clients, and one great story with one great example with less effective communication style, and the other one, again, a great story, but with a very powerful and effective communication style. So that was yesterday. It was great fun. And Alan said, oh, Rebecca, you mentioned TED Talks. You enjoy TED Talks. Tell me one you really enjoyed. So I said, yes, of course, there is one. So I told Alan that TED Talk. And I said, this TED Talk speaker gave all scientific experiments, and I know that, but I remember one thing, which is her story, her personal story. So I told Alan all the story, and I was surprised that I was actually cheerful, and I was touched again by telling the story or telling the TED Talk to Alan. So that was yesterday. And today, when I was preparing for my speech this evening, I went back to watch the TED Talk. To my surprise, the whole TED Talk was actually over 15 minutes. But the story itself was only over 2 minutes. But all I could remember when I was telling Alan the story, the talk, was just the story. I couldn't remember anything else. It made me wonder, what is the most powerful communication style? So it doesn't really matter. I came from academia. It doesn't matter. I can't tell stories, or I even don't like stories. So yesterday, I was an advocate for various communication styles. However, Alan is an advocate for storytelling. And he now is still expecting 2 great stories from me. But I don't have any stories. And I don't have a table with 9 boxes. However, I still have got a table, but with only 1 box. That is storytelling. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Back to Matt.
Thank you, Rebecca. And can we please have